This is Jose Trujillo, once again coming to you from my art studio with another awesome idea for artists and non-artist people. The idea of time management, okay? Take it or leave it. Here's the thing. When we hear about doing tasks, doing anything, working in your studio, creating artwork for that matter, whatever it is, right? Any sort of task. We often hear the whole idea of time management. You gotta manage time, and we hear about creating a rigid schedule and sticking to it and all this kind of stuff. And I think that is very awesome stuff, very important. And certainly, if you are not doing anything, at the very least, you want to work towards that, right? Creating some sort of schedule for yourself. To improve on whatever you're trying to improve. Better drawing skills, better, getting gallery exhibits, whatever it is that you want to do. The thing about time management that I've learned from other professionals, not in the art world, because I found that a lot of people in the art world lack certain aspects of getting stuff done and the sales aspect and the marketing aspect, and it's not, people usually don't go deep on that. It's kind of very surface, and I mean, one can understand why so many artists, so many of us have had such a hard time, getting our artwork out and marketing ourselves and selling our artwork, gallery representation, all that kind of stuff. So the whole idea of time management, I learned it from actually a sales expert. Not time management, how not to manage time is what I'm trying to say. I learned from a sales expert who talks about what you want to do, okay? And there's a couple of people out there talking about this, which I think is really cool, really interesting. The first time I heard it, I was blown away. The whole idea of when you have something to do, let's say that you're like, oh, I gotta do this all day today, throughout the day, right? Usually what we do is that we think that working on it, it's somehow going to get the job done. And it's a little abstract, right? Because we think about, working on it's going to get the job done. No, finishing the task. I know it sounds, but what this, the basic idea of this is that you want to crunch tasks, because most of us think about managing time. We think about going and doing stuff and getting stuff, putting in a schedule. Oh, today I'm going to work on this and I'm going to work on that. What that does is that it prolongs the time in which something is going to get done, and many times nothing gets done because it gets stretched so much. So what these guys are saying, one of them being Ty Lopez, the other one Grant Cardone. I like to give credit. Some people don't give credit on the stuff they learn from me. I like to give credit. These guys, if you haven't read their material, it's way awesome. But they talk about this kind of stuff, right? Gary Vaynerchuk. I think anyone that is doing anything big, significant, prolific, a lot, right? A big wave. They all understand this thing of crunching tasks. What you want to do is that when you're going to do something, let's say you're going to go into the studio and you have to do A, B, and C, or a painting, and you have to call, a gallery, and then you're going to, clean the studio, whatever. And usually we think about, that's going to take me, depends on your artwork, right? Maybe some stuff does take longer, right? Maybe you have the type of artwork that you can only work in segments, because it'll take you a whole month to create. Doesn't matter. Just tell yourself, rather than being like, I'm going to work on this all day, tell yourself, I'm only going to work 2 hours on this painting. And then it's not even about that. But let's start with that. I'm going to work 2 hours on that painting, and I'm going to go call on that gallery. That's only going to take about, a minute of your time? But we usually stretch it. And I'm going to clean the studio. Usually when we think about tasks, we start thinking about how to make it perfect, and that's what prolongs the thing. You have to crunch it. So anyways, I don't want to make it too abstract. It's something that you have to do. What does matter is that you understand a bit of the whole idea of crunching time. It comes down to creating time. You don't want to work at things. You don't want to manage them, right? You want to create time. You want to be able to own it and create it. And the only way to do that is to crunch down tasks. This is a very interesting, very interesting thing that I've been learning lately. You have to crunch down tasks is the only way to make more time, of course. But it's something you have to start doing. It's something that if you try to think about it, it's not going to make sense. You have to act upon it. I'll leave you with that. The name is Jose Trujillo. Take care. Till next time.